Black Power. First and foremost, I want to send a shout out of support out to brother Trenton Trayvon Lavelle. He's being accused of ambushing a LA County Sheriff deputy this past week. Possibly it could have been the brother being put into a position of self-defense. We saw in the case of Ezell Ford where the LAPD admitted their officers were wrong for attacking Ezell. However, they said Ezell did not have the human right to defend himself. So this could be another case with brother Trenton Trayvon Lavelle, or it could be a case like brother Micah X and brother Cosmo Long, where he just got tired of seeing this genocide that is happening and decided to do something about it. So most definitely follow his story, his case, and if you can, support. Also this past week, the movie The Birth of a Nation came out, and there's a lot of controversy on all sides within the white community. They never like admitting or looking at the savage and psychopathic culture of their own people. But even within our communities, they have a lot of people falling for these false allegations of rape. He was found not guilty for those charges, but also historically we see where many white women have falsely accused black men and black boys of rape, whether it was a consensual sexual encounter or whether it was just all out fabricated. But this has been part of the reasons a lot of our brothers have been killed. So all who can, go ahead and see that movie. Also, a lot of this feminist politics is playing into attempting to sabotage this movie. But a lot of this feminist politics is also circling around Hillary Clinton. And I just want to point out to all you sisters out there getting caught up in it, if you pay attention to what happened with Obama, so-called first black president, goes in office and he does more damage to black people than any other president pretty much. Very likely the same thing's about to happen with this psychopath Hillary Clinton. She's going to go in there with the support of all of you pushing that feminist power, and very likely she's going to do more damage to y'all than any other president has done to women. So, most definitely it's time for us to wake up. Going into this debate tonight, I see they are trying to use some sideways politics. They pull out these allegations against Trump, and they're getting everybody caught up in that. Basically, it's another distraction, because after what just happened to Haiti this past week, any true political person, politician would know that would be the perfect opportunity to just reveal how foul Hillary Clinton is and her efforts to sabotage the sovereignty within Haiti, the financing of coups against a lot of their elected leaders, their elected officials, the exploitation of the Clinton Foundation, taking a lot of the resources that were being sent and the money that was being sent to help restore Haiti. So that would be the perfect opportunity to expose and tear Hillary down. But now all of a sudden they come out with these allegations, so everybody's more focused and caught up in that drama again. Not saying what he said wasn't foul, but it's not outside anything he's done for the last 20 years. But now all of a sudden, the timing of what happens within politics and media is not an accident. So stay focused on that. The election's coming in a few weeks. Still seem like a lot of people ain't fucking with it on no side, Republican, Democrats, or the Green Party. So salute to all of y'all. Last week I was saying I just wanted to share a few things that could possibly help us minimize, if not eliminate, helping these pigs coming in and murdering us, but also building up more of a defense against it. So just want to go through some of these. Again, last week, the 11-minute video I put up took 11 hours to upload, so that's why I'm rushing and saying and all this. But first and foremost, gotta stop calling the police. A couple weeks ago, we saw where two different cases, a woman called the police for her brother. They came and killed her brother. Another brother in Pasadena called the police, brother Junior Thomas, and the police came and killed him. So stop calling the police. Don't call 911. And people are asking, okay, what can we do as an alternative? We have to build response teams right now, right this very moment. Identify 3 to 5 people who are willing and able to respond on your behalf if you have an emergency, be it a domestic violence situation, a medical emergency, or even if you're getting pulled over by these pigs, or these pigs are coming to try to invade your home or any other situation, go ahead and identify those 3 to 5 people. Now you can I know in my phones I'm able to create a draft with names and just leave it there, and when the thing happens you can send this out. And you know, by me putting this information out, of course they're gonna use it against me, just like last summer when I was talking about live streaming. Then we saw the situation with Corin Gaines and Facebook helped to take it down. But more people that use it, the more success we'll have as a body of people. Next, since very young, I know it's a lot of people don't like making eye contact when you're out in public. That is something you have to train yourself to start doing. You can read people's energies better and respond to situations before things happen simply by making eye contact. Just real quick, if you're pulled over by the police, first and foremost, identify where you want to stop. Don't just automatically pull over, because we're seeing a lot of people being killed in these traffic stops. Identify where you want to stop in your group text that you send out to your response team. Tell them where you're going to stop. In this situation, where the police are already there, you may want to consider calling 911 just to make a record of it. You know, call and say, hey, some of your agents have pulled me over. I'm fearing for my life, blah, blah, blah. Because that is another official record. Again, we saw where they were taking people's phones, so that may be a possibility in your situation. They might try to take your phone if they see you recording. That's why in these situations only, calling 911 may be of assistance. Otherwise, don't call 911. But once the police are already there, you could look at making a record by calling them. Also, after you make that call, look at recording. Recording keeps the power of you having that information. When you live stream stuff, as we see Facebook taking stuff down, then it's gone. But if you record it, you possibly have the file saved in your phone in your possession. So first you want to identify where to stop, then you want to text your response team, then possibly look at calling 911 to make a record, then record and live stream. Home invasions. Set your security systems so when somebody tries to forcefully enter while you sleep, it'll go off. Also, if you can, get your cameras on the streets, because we need to start having more information on these killings that aren't being solved, and better identify the people doing them and possibly the cars they're driving. If you can, get in the habit of making rounds around your home overnight, periodically. Also, again, you want to text your response team, then possibly making a record with 911, then recording and live streaming, but also look into getting a CB radio, because we know with these stingrays and other technologies, they are interrupting what we could do with our phones, so a CB radio may help with that. Next, if you are witnessing these psychopathic pigs terrorizing someone, first and foremost, communicate that you are observing. Try to get others to observe. Then text your response team. Possibly look at you or having somebody call 911 to make a record. Yo, these pigs out here attacking somebody, blah, blah, blah. Then look at recording and live streaming. After the fact, don't tell police anything you know about what you just saw. Don't tell any reporters. I'm seeing some of these reporters being real slick, you know, talking to people using their phones like they just another person out there. So pay attention to who you talking to, and the best you can, don't talk to nobody. But also beyond that, gotta start looking at self-defense, y'all. Training whatever way you can, obtaining whatever means of protection you can. But also, we have to build this database of who these psychopaths are, so we can know more about them and where they are after the fact, because always after they kill somebody, their names are withheld, but also they go and they pull all information off the internet about other things these pigs have done. All power to the people.